Hello, it's Deborah from the attic, and here in the part of the world where I live, the sun is beginning to sink lower in the sky each day, and the trees are losing their leaves and the leaves are all changing colour, and so that has prompted this latest kit. This is available in my Etsy store. I'll provide a link below the video. Just click on the read more section and you'll find all of the links below there. So today I'm going to have a quick flip through of the sheets that I've prepared and explain to you how I imagine them being used, and I'll give you a few ideas as well for how you can use these. And if you want to see a fuller video showing you how I've made a journal using background pages, I'll provide a link just up there for you as well. So let's get started with the sheets. These are all on an autumnal theme, and I'm going to flip through each of them. For the background pages there are 12, and there are also 4 pages of varying ephemera and a really fabulous full page of ATC sized cards, and I'll talk you through those when we get to them. These pages are all centred on the white background pages, so that you can print them off double-sided if you want. That makes a really quick journal. Or you can simply use them as background pages and you can cut them down, ink around the edges and create banners and pockets and all sorts of ways of storing ephemera and items in your journal. The colours are all inspired by the theme of autumn, and the kit itself I've called Autumn Shades. There are 5 pages of ephemera altogether. On this page there are 2 large circles. I want to call these doilies, but I can't because they're not doilies. They don't have that little pop-out stuff that doilies have. So they are circles, and I'll show you how I'm going to use them because I'm imagining using them like a doily. Buster agrees with the doily idea. There's also a large pocket here, and if you cut this out, and there are tabs here as well to help you fold it under and then glue it into a journal, this will fit a 7x5 size journal. And incidentally, all of the background sheets are designed so if you fold them in half, that's exactly what you'll get, a 5x7 sized journal. There are 4 smaller circles here, and I use these in place of wax on the back of an envelope. It's a way of sealing an envelope, which leads me nicely onto these beautiful little miniature envelopes. One of them, as you'll see, has a faux label on the front of it. The other one, the colour is a little paler to make it easier for you to write something onto the front of that envelope. There are 4 postcards, and these will fit very nicely into the pocket that I showed you earlier. And again, these have space in the middle, so that if you wanted to write on these you can. If not, just write on the reverse of them if you want to keep the design as it is. This is probably the most important page if you're going to be making a journal, because this is the template to make the journal. This has all of the sizes. It's here in picture form and also in written form because people like to absorb information differently, and I hope that this will allow you to absorb it in the way that you need to. And then there are 2, these could be bands, but I've thought of them when I was designing them more as bookmarks, but they will form a band in a 5x7 journal. This template, by the way, also includes these orange dots which show you exactly where you need to create holes to sew your journal together, and includes a stitching guide. This is the final sheet. Difficult to get it all on the camera, but this sheet has got a range of different sayings and quotes associated with autumn. So, for example, season of mist and mellow fruitfulness, close bosom friend of the maturing sun. That's a John Keats famous poem, and there are various other little phrases and poems as well. And you can cut these down and they will fit inside the envelopes. So let me show you first of all how I've made the envelopes. This envelope I've already made up, and I've popped a little enclosure in there. I'll show you that in just a moment. But let me show you what it looks like when you just cut it out from the sheet. There are nicks in each corner. They all need to be cut out, and then there are some fairly strong dotted lines there that will show you exactly where to fold. So when you're folding your envelope, pop the sides in first, fold up the bottom flap. That's always going to be the one with the straight edge, and then you can see the envelope is formed and you just have to seal it. So all I need to do is take a fine nozzle glue and put a very thin line of glue just on the edge of these pieces. Fold up the bottom piece, and I've got a lovely little envelope. And what is nice about these quote sheets is that they will fit inside here. So these are all 2.5 by 3.5, and this is a sheet of what used to be called artist trading cards, and some people still love them. I still love them. I think they're a great neat little card size, and you can keep them in your in a purse. You can swap them with friends. I really like ATCs, and they will fit in here because these envelopes I've made deliberately ever so slightly bigger, so that you can get a little bundle of these ATC cards, tie them up with some twine, and they'll fit nicely in there. So these envelopes are designed to take a little bit of extra bulk, and I've actually got 3, I think, in this. Yeah, I've got 3 ATCs in my little bundle, and they could be sent to a friend. They could be stored within your journal. It's exactly what I've done with this envelope. I really love that faux label. It's just such a nice little thing on your envelope. And I've tied this one with some twine. And as I unwrap them, you can see there are 3. When they're cut down, they're lovely, and you can print those onto a fairly strong card. I printed these onto 160 GSM card. 160 GSM is about double the thickness of paper that you would use just for normal photocopying. Still with those envelopes and ATCs in mind, I want to come back to this page, and I'm going to cut out these circles. I've cut down all of the circles, the large ones and the little ones. The large ones make a nice little way of holding the cards, and you could print these with a background from one of the other sheets as well. So it was, at the moment the way I have it is it's white on the inside, as you can see, but you can print that or colour that, and that will fit inside the envelope as well. And the same with this, the large circle, and 3 little cards, 3 little ATCs in there, and a little piece of ribbon, and they will fit in there. I've sealed this one with one of the smaller circles, and I'm just going to show you how to do that. You cut these out, put a little dot of glue on the corner of the envelope and one just below it, and press down the little round seal. Then that's ready to pop into your journal, give to a friend. I hope that gives you some inspiration for ways that you can use this beautiful seasonal autumnal kit. I'm going to say thank you very much, as always, for watching. Thank you for your time, and until we meet again, stay safe and take care.